Alright, so to start off, obviously I have everything in this tree. My clock is rank 14. I am a BM hunter, so obviously this is gonna be on the easy side compared to some other classes. So before we start, let me go ahead and explain.
A bastion
Let me
of the
put all the
holy
masks
light,
on.
now fallen to the
2
void.
masks,
A staging
3
ground,
masks,
obeying the whispers in her mind.
4
Illyria
masks,
Windrunner forces all
5
to
masks.
submit to the old god.
Okay,
Or be
so
purged.
the one add-on that I would recommend getting for the visions is HandyNotes, Visions of N'Zoth, so you can actually see everything in the map. That's the one thing. And then in terms of weak auras, there are 2 weak auras. I'm gonna have them linked in the description. There are on my spreadsheet as well. I think both of them. This might not be yet. I'll put it on later. But basically, this one shows when if your cheat death is ready, your internal cooldown of your Titan, a Gift of the Titans. This one is more like just to check what you have collected already. Okay. My gear, I mean, it's pretty good. You have it in case you're wondering. Quite a few sockets. You can pause if you want to see. You can see on the top here all my talent traits. Now that I see it, actually, let me switch that to this one. So I'm just gonna do everything, literally everything in this vision, or as much as possible, I guess. But let me just quickly explain, in case and it's not clear to everyone, how this works. So each vision, so this one and the Orgrimmar one, follow certain rules. First of all, there are 4 possible buffs that you get by usually killing a boss, a mini boss, and only 2 of them are up out of the 4. The 4 in Stormwind, which we're gonna be focusing on today, is one is here. You get a 7% Versa buff by killing this mini boss. The second one is the Bear Spirit, which gives you a 10% haste buff. It's in a room here. I'll show you once we get into the vision. Third one is this one, where you have to dodge some mines. It's a bit more weird one, but it's really easy. You get 10% damage buff. And the last one is in the bank, which is a 10% crit buff. Again, by killing a mini boss like the Opulence boss from BOD. So 2 of those 4 will be up. So if you get 2 of them, the other 2 are gonna be down for sure. If you check these 3 and you see that only one of these 3 is up, that means that this one will be up for sure. That's one thing. The buffs. The second thing is the mailboxes. There's 1 mailbox in each area clickable that gives you a chance to get the mount, and it's always the same spot. The one in the starting area is here. In this area it's 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 here. Pretty easy, hard to miss. Again, gonna be showing them in game as well. Now, the third thing are the chests. Now the chests in the starting zone, there is 4 possible locations. You can see them marked here: 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's one here as well, 5, which is not shown here. I'm not sure why. And there's 3 up out of these 5. There's 3 smallies. Only in this area there is 3. So 3 out of these 5 are gonna be up every time. Now, the other zones, they have only 2 up out of the... Here there's 1, 2 spots, 3, 4, 5. So only 2 of them are gonna be up here. 2 of them are gonna be up in this zone. 2 here and 2 here. It's never gonna be 3 in any other zone except the first one. Now the last thing, or no, the second to last thing, are the crystals. The crystals are just for extra mementos, just like the boxes. A bit less worth, but why not? You know, if you can spare the time, why not go for it? Now the crystals, in every zone, there's only 2 up. Not 3 in the starting zone, there's only 2, regardless of the area, which brings us to a total of 2 times 5, that's 10. There you go. And you turn them in on this guy at the end of your run before you kill the last boss, because a lot of times you forget, you're like, let's go kill Illyria, and then, oh damn, forgot to turn them in. So you need to turn them in before. I'll show you how you do that at the end of the run. Now, the locations are again the same, always. So in the starting zone there's 3 possible locations, so 2 of them are going to be up and 1 not. The rest of the zones usually have 4. I think every other zone has 4 locations, and again only 2 of them are going to be up. These are a bit more tricky, a bit more, you have to know where to look to get them most of the time, but once you get used to it, then you can always check them, and it's pretty easy. So these are 4 locations here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is a tricky one. I'll show it to you. And 1, 2, 3, 4 again. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. Now the last thing is the potions. There is going to be a dead guy at the start of this vision, and next to him is going to be a poison. Now, depending on what that poison color is, like what that vial next to him is, it's because he drank it, he died. So that's the bad poison. It's not the same always, but if you know what the bad poison is and you have this weak aura, so let's say the red vial is next to him, and you click red, and then this weak aura automatically will tell you what each vial is for this vision. The one you really care about is the sanity one. The rest are kind of trolly. You don't really want to get them. They don't really help you that much. I would avoid them, honestly. Just the sanity one is the good one. So if the red one is the bad one, the blue one is the good one. There you go. Don't stress too much about it. Just as you're going around, if you see a vial, oh, it's the blue one, I click it, get the sanity, boom. The only other thing specific to Stormwind is that there is a guy patrolling all around this area on the outside of the zone. And I'll show you how to kill him. He drops a toy, and a lot of people skip him because they don't really know how to deal with him. I'll show you, it's not that hard. And the good thing is that he could drop a toy, but he's dropping 200 sanity because he's considered an elite, and assuming you have the elite extermination thing, you get 200 sanity from it. It's a good thing to do it, even if you don't need the toy, because you don't lose much sanity since you are considered to be in the starting area here. You're not in any zone, so your sanity drain is really small. There are some other toys that you can get. I'm not going to get too much into the toys. For example, there is a skeleton. You can click over here around, like on the ground. You get a toy. There are some rotten apples all around that you need to click, and then you get another toy. Like they're under some trees and stuff. Honestly, if you want the toys, you can check a different guide, go to Wowhead or whatever. I'm not going to get into that. But that's it. Like, that's all you need to know about this. Consumables. Obviously you use a flask. The food, I would strongly suggest you go for the ghastly goulash. It helps you heal up and not have to worry about dying in terms of damage. The essence, a lot of people like to go with the purifying blast, because it like stuns some mobs and it's a decent thing. Honestly, I'm gonna play it, but you don't really need that. Trust me, as long as you don't overextend yourself, you're gonna be fine, as long as you have enough upgrades on your cloak and the traits, right? Okay. Of course, remember, you can also use scrolls, like here. I'm gonna be buffing myself Fortitude and Battle Shout. Don't forget those things. If you're a hunter, I would say also having a pet with Bloodlust up all the time is a good thing, because those pets are also ferocity, so you get the 15% leech. You don't really care too much about the Spirit Ment heal, I would say.
Let the hunt begin.
Yo, Context, thanks for the sub, mate. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. You don't really care about the heal, because you're going to be doing so much damage that the leech is probably best. Okay? And that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. The rest I will explain as we go. Oh, the last thing is get some kebabs. Kebabs are delicious, and especially if you have a high rank cloak, because your sanity loss is so small from the ticking from just passively from the time, kebab becomes really good, because you only lose, let's say, 20 sanity while eating it and you gain 100, whereas in the past you lost 50 sanity and you gained 100, so the difference was much smaller. I'm a little nervous to not screw this up, okay? But it should be fine. It should be fine. Oh, let me remember to put the taunt up. Pretty sure I did, right? Just checking. Yeah. Here we go. At the start, just doing a decently large pool because you're gonna proc your Titan. Think pretty guaranteed. When it's off CD, it kind of procs instantly from your first kills. There we go, it is proc now. This first pull is a bit scuffed, there's a bunch of mobs and you can't really LOS them properly. Not a big deal, this guy fears. And here's the dead guy that I was talking about. And as you can see, this is a black vial. So all you do is you click on the black thing on the weak aura, and it tells you that the good thing is the green one, if you want sanity. Oh! The mob that I said earlier that gives us the Versa buff, if I'm not mistaken, is up. It's over here, you can see it in the minimap even. Yeah, it's the Versa buff. So you just kill her, and you get the buff. Now here's one of the locations of the box. You click it, and this is one of the odd crystals. As I said, in the starting zone there's 3 odd crystals. That's one of the locations. I'll show you all the locations, even if I've found them already, just so that you know exactly where to look at. You kill this. Another location is back here. Exactly here for the crystals, but it's not up right now. Okay. That means because there's only 3 locations in this zone, I can tell you with a lot of certainty where the last one is going to be. So we proc the gift here, so I'm just going to be pulling everything. We check if the bear is up. The door is closed for the bear, so we're not going to get the buff from here. It would be here though. Here's another box. That's 2 boxes, 1 crystal so far. Here's the 3rd box. And the last crystal is over here because there's only 3 locations, as I said. There we go. We got it. So we got everything from the first zone. Oh, forgot one thing actually. The mailbox. How amazing would it be if during this guide we actually get the mount? Nope. Okay, so we killed that. Honestly, just eat a kebab. Why not? Kebabs, as I said, are really worth, especially in the starting zones. Something that's underrated as well is while eating these, you get your cooldowns back up. So you see my my Titan gift, or gift of the Titans, is ready now again, because you know, I delayed it a bit. Although maybe I would have liked it if it wasn't, so I want to proc it after these 3 mobs. You really need to focus on this when it procs. You need to make use of it. Don't just waste it.
Everyone's gone insane.
So since it's procced here, I have 10 seconds of it still. I'm gonna try to pull, pop a potion, pop my coolies, get a little bit of value from it. These mobs don't really do much. Like, this area is quite easy. You shouldn't be too afraid of it. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna go back, and just so that it's easy to follow. So we click that first bomb. Here is where the crit buff would be, the entrance. It's closed. That means that the bank buff is gonna be up, because we haven't seen, we've only seen 1 out of the 3 so far. But that would be where you would enter to get the crit buff. Okay, here's the other mailbox. Again, nothing. Feels bad, man. Take the bomb. Here's one of the crystal spawns in this zone. The first one. And it is here, actually. There we go. Gift is ready again, so I'm just gonna pull these mobs. Oh, it procced already. Just gonna pop my coolies. It's good to do this, like kill some mobs with the gift and coolies and everything, and then collect stuff, right? There's one box, so we are on the Dwarven 1-1. One more spawn location for the crystal, which I don't think is up, is over here, I think. But it's not up. You can see it in the minimap as well.
That's all of them. Detonate the explosives and let's get out of here.
And there is one more spot, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, don't want to get hit by that. There's one more spot behind here, right? Pretty sure. But again, it's not up, so that means that the last box... Oh, that's a sanity vial. It's an easy 100. You did not click the crystal. Pretty sure I did. Gonna go check. It takes some time to go away. It has like an animation. Yeah, it's gone. I've clicked it. So the last box and crystal are gonna be at this last boss. You can see the box there. It's just a deduction, right? And the crystal is back here.
You like to play with explosives, do you? Then let's play.
So I'm done with this zone as well.
You made a grave mistake.
This boss doesn't really do much. These bombs, if you're a melee and you didn't know, you can actually kick them away. Avoid the frontal, of course. And it's a pretty easy boss. We're full sanity still. Haven't used anything. Here you can go on the left side if you want. If you don't want to deal with this big eye, you just get these small rats instead. I would say probably for most people this is easier. Here, wait, what? Oh, I interrupted my cast.
Shaw's lieutenants hold the keys to SI-7 headquarters. They're hunting down anyone who opposes
The rats also, I think, give you a pet,
Kill them, take the
perhaps.
keys, and then
Here
kill
you can
Shaw.
flare these fuckers out. And now look, before I enter the zone, here's another tip. If your cooldown is ready, I mean I don't really need it, but I'll just show. You can just pop a kebab. Because once I enter here, I'm gonna lose, like, I think triple the sanity. But out here, you don't lose anything. So, always a good idea to pop a kebab when you're about to enter a zone or when you're exiting a zone. In Stormwind, at least. So here you go to... I will go to the left, actually, first. The reason is that I wanna... It's a good idea, especially as a melee, to proc your gift before you go for the mini-boss. It's also in a sec. So hopefully I will proc my gift from these mobs here. Oh, I fucked up. It's a little bit bad. I fucked up. That's my bad. It's okay. So we should get the gift here. Yeah, there we go. And then we can pop our coolies and kill this boss.
You can't hide from me.
So you don't have to move out of this AoE basically, as a melee. You don't lose any sanity when you have gift up, so it becomes pretty easy. Here it could be a chest, but there isn't, just so you know. Chests are pretty obvious compared to the other things, the crystals. So you can enter here. There is a chest spawn which is up, so it's good that we came here. So you kill these guys, and then the barman is like, "What are you doing in my bar?" So you're like, "Okay, I'll kill you as well then." Does like a frontal or something, I don't know. Pretty easy kill. Doesn't give you energy though. So then you get the box. Now there is a spawn of the crystals which is not up right now, but it's easy to miss. It's right here. But again, it's not up right now, so no need to worry about it. Now, you can go to the middle right now, but I would advise against it. There is a crystal spawn there. But if you already get all of the crystals before entering, you don't have to, right? I will go in the end, which is when I usually go there. But you don't have to go straight away. Like here I popped my, I procced my thing. So I'm actually gonna go and pull the boss. The mini boss, I mean. Because I procced my gift, right? You never want to waste your gift, if possible.
Got the key. This thing is what drove Sean mad.
Okay. Now here there is the trifecta, right here. There is a box spawn. There is a crystal spawn. And there is the mailbox. So we got all three. Excellent. So far we've got 2 boxes, 1 crystal. In the old town. These mobs I can kill afterwards. You don't have to kill them right now. There you go. It's good to go for this boss. You wait for Valera to go to one of the sides, then you click. It can bug out if you switch between the two, so wait for her to go there before you actually click. Okay, there we go. So now we come here, can flare him out, potion, and we're gonna be bloodlusting this boss. It's an annoying boss, but we first wait for him to do this. Then he does 1, 2, 3, and then appears there. Try not to get hit by the eyes too much.
N'Zoth grants me sight.
Try to not be in the line of sight. I know as a melee it can be a lot more annoying.
I see everything.
There we go, he's gone again. 1, 2, 3, and he's out. And then you just kill him. A bit of a tilt boss, definitely worthy of a bloodlust. Now there is a spawn of the crystals again behind here. It's right here, but it's not up. That means that the last crystal is in the middle. Which again, if you're tight on time... Oh, really? If you're tight on time, you don't have to go there, but I mean, if you have found the crystals in the other place. But I always kill them, just why not, you know? More thingies. Oh, whoops. It's okay, we procced our gift. We don't lose any sanity. Yeah, you don't have to do this run perfect, guys, yeah? Keep that in mind. Especially when you proc gift, you should play a bit more risky. Like, the last crystal is back here. Attack, you get it, you're done. Get these things. It's even quite a bad week right here, so it might be easier for you. I know some people hate the slow more. I think this split personality thing is worse, honestly. But I might be biased. Oh, you need to kick this. This is the only like scary cast. The stun for 5 seconds. You do want to be kicking that, if possible. And that's it, we're done with this zone. Here there's always 2 of these guys. And now guess what? We're done with the zone, we're going outside. Hey, we're losing no sanity. What a great time to... Oh, especially because we got that. Drop a kebab, as I was saying. Our sanity is going down 1 or 2 per second. And then after 10 seconds, boom. There we go. Here I'm just gonna be killing this. Oh, here's the guy, actually.
I will never
I hope I don't proc my thing actually here. I did. So I'm gonna show you. You pull this guy, and then you need to drop the toy train set. Yes, you heard me right. It's a toy. You need to have that. You drop it, and look, he's AFKing there for 20 seconds. Then you drag the bots away. He's having fun with it. Then you kill his bots, and then you can kill him because he doesn't have the shield anymore. That's the only way you can solo him, I think. If you're in a group, you can have someone take aggro of the bots and drag them away or something. But look at my sanity. It's free sanity, literally. I started at around 300, I think. Boom, 460. And you can get a toy. Frost Trap works. Okay, any CC, I guess. Toy train set, I think, is something everyone can get. So, there you go. Easy sanity. Should not skip it, in my opinion. There we go. Kill this appendage. I always hate these appendages. So just get rid of it. And then we're gonna be proccing. You see my internal cooldown is about to be ready. There we go. We got it. It can. I think it can proc from critters. That's why in this zone you get a lot of the times random procs of it. Okay. One spawn of the boxes is here. It's not up. One spawn of the candles is here, the crystals, and it is up. Very easy to miss that one. There you go. We get that. We continue. Again, I would suggest perhaps delaying going for the next boss until you have your internal cooldown ready again. So I would just kill these. You can come here, kill these. And hey, look. What was I saying about the bank buff being up? Look, the door is open. Can actually go into the bank, get our buff, and then go for the mini boss after. But first, let me take a selfie. No, let me open the mailbox. Why not? And there is another box here. So we got one box, one chest. So let's go kill this guy. He's gonna give us a buff. I delayed a bit, so I might proc my gift on this guy. Not ideal, but I could have gone for the boss as well at this point and then come back here afterwards. It's gonna give us, okay, we didn't proc, excellent. So now we have these two buffs. This is from the first boss we killed, the mini boss that gave us 7% Versa. This guy gives us 10% crit, which is pretty juicy for a BM hunter. So now we're going for this last boss of the zone, since we have our gift. Proc our gift first. Let's go. There we go, we procced it. Go on the boss. You can pre-turtle this. And then he just sits there casting. I mean, I just destroyed him. But even if you turtle it, you cannot go in melee. Okay, here we go, second box. And we're still missing a crystal though. There is a spawn of the crystals back here. Let's see if it's up. It is not up, it would be over here. Big down, yeah, big down. There we go, opening these two. There is a crystal spawn over here. Might be here. Nope. Okay, so it is in the last spot. I skipped over it earlier. I was just rushing to try to save my ICD. But it is actually at the entrance of the bank, basically. So we'll go get it right after. But first, let's just finish these things. Don't forget to click these cages. I actually once I was like, why am I missing a box? I had forgotten to click one cage, which I almost did again. Over here, I think. Oh no, oh, we got all the cages, right? No, we're missing one over here. And conveniently, the last crystal spawn is over here, right behind this. Tack. There we go. So we have one location remaining only. Still haven't used any crystals. We still have our cheat death. And again, guess what? we can kill this real quick. Might proc the gift here. Yeah, we did. But you know what?
Open the portals. Usher in a new era.
Why not pop a kebab? Again, when you're outside, you lose so slow the sanity that kebab is the play. This does not interrupt you, actually, believe it or not. You can still eat, which is kind of funny. It looks like it should, but it doesn't. The tumors don't give any extra mementos, as far as I know, so you can fully ignore them. Now this pool is a bit annoying. Now this, if you follow my route here, I've thought a lot about the route. Is it route or route? I don't know. Post in the comments. And I've come up with the best one. So you come here, then you take a hard left. So first you go right as you enter, then you come up towards the middle and you go left. Alright? It's well thought out, guys, you'll see. Ideally, you want to get a proc of this when you go in the middle. But you come here, you don't go back the way that you went in, because there is a crystal spawn in this place exactly here. It's not up now, but it could be. Now, on this boss, you want to destroy him, right? So I'm gonna try to proc my gift from this guy. Did not get it. That's a bit sad. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna first go and kill this, because there's also a box here. You really want to get your Gift of the Titan for that mini boss. Again, we didn't get it. Oh, and we should get it here. Yep. So now you pop fucking Bloodlust. Oh, he was cooldown actually. I'm too fast. Anyways, you just destroy him. Here you go, big dam. Just avoid stuff. Try not to get the split personality thing. Boom, you're done. You don't have to think about anything, losing sanity or whatever. You still have Bloodlust. Pull these guys. There you go. And now that we can all calm down a bit, you go back to get that box. So that's the first box location. It's right here, as I was saying. That's why my route covers everything, and it's, I think, probably there might be a better one, but it's pretty damn good. Notice how I haven't even clicked many potions. I probably missed a lot, so my sanity could be even higher. Then you come up here this way. There might be a box over here, but it isn't, and there might be a candle over here, which again it isn't. Alright, so far we just have one chest. Then you jump down here, pull these guys, try to nuke these, one of the casters at least. There you go, one caster down, because they do the fear. So you want to kick one of them, kill the other one. You cannot kick both, and I mean you can stand and stuff, but you know what I mean. And now you go to a place where normally people don't want to go, which is up this way, because the boxes and a candle spawn is this way. If you see the minimap, the boxes are like this. They're all on the bottom side. There is no box here, but there is a crystal. There you go. That's another crystal spawn. That's the third crystal spawn. And the first one that we actually find here. So you click this crystal, put it on the thing. One crystal, one chest. So the last chest, if I haven't been mistaken, should be on my left, right here. Yep.
Burn in the Master's name.
Running a bit low on the sanity, but it's okay.
His minions.
We get 200 here. Open the box. So we got both boxes. And then you keep going this way to kill the last portal keeper. Right here. I would say focus the portal keeper instead of this one, because the elemental has a lot more health. And the elemental, it only debuffs people to take more shadow damage. But there is no shadow damage, because you killed the caster that does the shadow damage. So then you come into this house, and lo and behold, here's the second crystal. Tack. That's the fourth spawn of it. god. Blizzard, please. Yeah, we had Bloodlust debuff when I pressed earlier. It's fine. Don't really need it. And the last thing that we have to do is open this. This is the last mailbox. We didn't get it, unfortunately. Oh, we got the gift though. It's gonna run. Gonna come up here. Gonna pop a kebab. I don't know if I'll get it off. No. I'm gonna get feared here. It's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna pop an orb. I could have saved it. I still have cheat death, but why not, right? I've done it without using any orbs, but for the sake of it. So here, honestly, as a hunter, it's really easy, this boss. Just kick the first cast. It's all about the damage. If you have low damage, this boss becomes quite annoying. But here you can just let your pets go and tag him, and he will come out. This cast you can feign death, the polymorph. He's doing it again. I don't know. Yeah.
Can you feel it?
He got it off.
The chill in your bones.
You're gonna lose some sanity on this boss most likely. But it's not the end of the world. You cannot kick every cast basically. But definitely you could use Bloodlust. You can use immunities here. Doesn't really matter depending on what you have left. So then you come back. And we're basically done here. Now, the one thing, what did we say? Don't forget to do. Go and turn in your crystals. So you come over here. Talk to this guy. You're like, I found 10 crystals. If it says 10, you've done it correctly. Well, they serve our purposes nicely. This has been a lucrative transaction. So then you open this box and you get 425 of these things. I think last time I was like a little bit higher. Maybe I skipped a little bit of mobs. I don't know. But yeah, you should end around 2.7k.
Father,
roughly. There's a bit of
whispers.
RNG involved.
I have ignored them for too long.
And that's it.
They speak the truth, Arator, and you will hear them. I will make you hear them.
Oh, I guess I can show one thing, I guess, before we pull. What I was saying about a toy, I guess I might as well show you. There are some rotten tomatoes or some rotten apples on the ground. It's really easy to miss. There we go. These things. They're scattered all across the place, but you can kick them. Some of them you just kick, some of them you spawn these maggots. That's it. If you do a lot of them, you get like a toy or a pet or something. Like, it's easy to miss, so there you go. Well, that's it. Then you come to the last boss. Hopefully we didn't forget anything, and that's it. You just pull the boss,
The light
Bloodlust.
cannot save them, and it will not save you.
I mean, as a hunter, this boss is quite a joke. I'm gonna be honest. I feel for you, melee brethren. Remember, you can kick these bombs away in case you want to do that. Kick the polymorph.
Witness the truth.
And the chains you can turtle, and then she's just sitting there doing nothing. Get those fucking bombs out of here, please. Thank you. Oh, she's polymorphing me again, and there you go, guys.
Have I done?
Vision exploration concluded. Initiating exit.
Pretty easy. Didn't have to use cheat death at all. Had 2 orbs. Could have even saved the 3rd one, honestly. And then you get the loot. Let's see. Yeah, I always keep getting pets and stuff. Not sure what triggers it, to be honest. There you go. Now the loot, before you guys go crazy, the loot is gonna be 465 because I already did a 5-mask run. But let's see, maybe it's a good one. Oh, twisted appendages. And there you go, guys. That concludes the the guide of Stormwind. Hope you learned something, and see you on the next Big Damn Guide. Bye, guys.